YouTube, welcome back to Fighting Fire with Fire, the AJ Rose Show. We have major sports headlines to get to, and we're going to get right to them. And we're going to start off with the football team that you've heard most about this offseason, the Jets, who are talking all kinds of smack, and I have a couple quotes to give you from the actual players themselves. Antonio Cromartie, a new acquisition of the Jets, says, "We are the Miami Heat of football." So that means kind of a newly assembled team that has a lot of swag and that a lot of people are talking about. Mark Sanchez, when he heard about another acquisition in the offseason, he said that they were assembling a dream team. Now, as Michael Wibbon on PTI has pointed out multiple times, the only team in NFL history to talk this much crap before the season and back it up was the 1985 Chicago Bears, arguably the best defense of all time. I, for one, do not think that this Jets team can back it up. I don't even think they're going to win the division. I still got my Pats winning the division. So that's one story. The other story is also football. It has to do with Reggie Bush and his Heisman being potentially taken away. This would be the first Heisman trophy ever taken away from a Heisman Trophy winner. I think it's perfectly legitimate to take the trophy away from him because, as the statement of the Heisman Trophy Fund states, it says it has to be won with integrity and excellence, and you have to be an eligible player. And because Reggie Bush was not an eligible player, and he definitely didn't win it with integrity, you should take it away from him. I don't think there's any argument about that. And Reggie Bush, good for, he said the right thing. He said, I'm focusing on the Saints week one. What's done is done, and whatever happens with the Heisman Trophy is out of my hands. That's the perfect thing to say because the Saints are going to need him tomorrow night against the Vikings. The NFL season is almost here, folks. I can feel it around the corner. I'm very excited. And one more final thing before we go. Tom Brady today came out and deflected contract questions once again. He has said all the right things all season long. He said that he supports his receiver, Randy Moss. He called him one of the best ever. And he said that, his contract situation, whatever it is, he's still got to go out and do his job. And if he doesn't and talks about himself, then he's not doing his job. Total class act all the way, and I am so thankful that he's the quarterback of my New England Patriots. So there were three football stories, three major headlines. The last thing we're going to get to before I let you go is the U.S. Open, which is also coming to a close this Sunday, just as the NFL season opens. You've still got the top three seeds, Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, and Novak Djokovic, still in the tournament. I say you watch it. It's been really, really good tennis so far, both on the men's side and the women's side. I've got Rafael Nadal winning it, mainly because he's my favorite tennis player ever, and I think Federer is a little too old. But you should definitely pay attention to it. If you get up early enough on Sunday before the football starts, watch the U.S. Open men's final at like 9 a.m. Okay, so thank you for watching Fighting Fire with Fire. I'm AJ Rose, and I shall see you tomorrow, YouTube.